Okay, here we are down at the main entrance. That's where everyone's coming in. And we have the first layout down here, which is called Dingo Creek. We'll go down and have a better look in just a sec.
I said I'll just take my laptop.
Technically Dingo Creek is a iron ore mining type of layout, but in the background here we've got a South Maitland 10 class, which I think is the Southern Rail Models 1 from memory, and the LCHs, I think are Phoenix Models if I'm correct. Could be wrong, but hey, I'll check that out later. The Dingo Creek is displayed by the Rockingham District's Model Railway Club. So, it's one of our clubs here in Western Australia. As we come across behind people, there's another view of the layout. A little bit American on here at the moment, so I'll just come in and look at it. Nice bit of steam coming out.
Okay, so I'll spend some when I get some.
You're welcome. Hope you have a good day.
As we move away from Dingo Creek, this is the main hall. So we come up the stairs. We've got exhibition around here to our left, and even more around to our right. The A.M.R.A Advice Centre, which have got stuff for sale. I'm swinging around here to my left, and a home layout which is quite extensive. It's been here quite a lot of times over the years. And as you can see, it is a massive track. A little bit of information here. And a bit more information here. So for those of you at home watching this, can't make it, got quite a lengthy train happening, so disappearing down the back, and it's still coming around the front as well. So it's operated off two lots of controls, the one lot here and the other lot over here. This is the other end of their layout. Quite as extensive at this end as well. It gives you some idea. There's a lot of time and effort gone into this layout. Moving on from here, come through to this section, Pixieville, exhibit number 8. In amongst here, now this is in N scale and wanders in and out through all the bits and pieces.
Where they've got the big air base coming in.
Oh, Fairfield, yeah.
There's more to this layout than you can see.
It reminds me of my hometown.
I couldn't tell you, I never even thought about it.
Yeah. We've got the lighthouse. Yeah. No, water in the Cotswolds.
There's a little thing, if you want to stand on this, you can.
The one here.
Exhibit number 9 is right next door, and you've got Beyond Odyssey. Now they are a gaming place, hobby shop and all, up in Balcatta here in West Australia. Some of their trade stands they've got bits and pieces, and their layout, which is here. So this is exhibit 7. You've got a Eureka Models R-Class parked in here. And there's an amount of Thompson tank engine stuff up the back end here. So if we come in a bit closer for you, gives you an idea of things. It's got a variety of other things over here. Got 38 streamliner in the background. Standard version sitting over here. This would be an Australian Rail model version. I think the streamline's the same brand. Let's zoom on out. Main bridge here at the front of the layout. He's got 2 circuits, one inside main, one outside main. We'll go over a slightly closer look, ground level for you. So we're headed to L classes, the WAGR freight.
Fake water. Like putting it out. Fake.
Eureka Models, I think it is J-Class going the other way. A3, whichever it is. The Victorian freight. Now for West Australian P-Class sitting here on the corner. It's fully 3D printed with a, I think a Barker mechanism, I'm not too sure. Got a J-Class coming back. Have a better look in a sec. I'll copy the A3. Never mind, one or the other. I'm not wearing my glasses at the moment, so hey. There's so much more out here, so I'll spin around. Hobby Tech Toys exhibit number 5. We'll come up to there in a sec because we're just coming down here around the post, and we've got the Northern District's Model Engineers, also known as the Stirling Miniature Railway. And this is some of their live streaming exhibits that they've got. And these are running on true steam.
The racing wheels, I've got those pads. Yeah, but they don't tend to last very long. It's all like they're built.
And it's a live steam Shay. It's known as a B class because it's 2-truck, 2-cylinder. C class Shay is a 3-cylinder. We'll just have a bit of a zoom in here on its workings. You get them in 2-truck and 3-truck forms.
I've only got a little bit to pack up the
Running bevel gears on the drive shaft and on the wheels. Stirling cycle engines are up here.
You were nearly asleep, so they're sitting down over there.
Well, that's true. I mean, it's a bit early in the day for me to be here. Yeah, I got here at 8 o'clock.
Poor little retiree.
Just to the right of the Northern Districts, which we just had a brief look at a moment ago. Exhibit 5 is Hobbytech Toys, one of the larger hobby shops here in Perth. And you usually got a heap of stuff to sell, a lot of good stuff. It's certainly a hobby shop to keep a person broke.
Morning, Kev.
How you going? You keeping well?
I'm going to be on candid camera.
Oh yeah, you're on candid camera.
Thank you. As long as I get rich and famous.
Not a bit rich, but you might be famous. Next door to the Hobbytech Toys exhibit, we've got E-Trains. Now, E-Trains have a lot of other good stuff for sale. This is just a small sample of what they have. If you want to check them out, they're in the back of the Australian Model Railway magazine area, so if you're ever looking for stuff, you can always look these guys up. Let's just zoom back in for you. They're easy enough found, so if you look them up on the internet, you'll find E-Trains and they'll tell you more about it, and they'll have a website and all. But yeah, there's so much to see with these guys. This is only just a small bit of what they've got. There's heaps of people, vehicles, buildings, you name it. So I'll just move off over this way. We've got the Scale Model Expo guys, which is the Delray Model Expo Club. And they've got all sorts of models and stuff, from military on the ground, military type in the air, all sorts. So, and then we go on over here. We've got a couple of 3D printers on the go.
That's just the top part. So
So
you can get the good. You can get
the
good
guy I
finishes
know
on
called
it,
Dave
but
owns
the
these.
Yeah,
They're currently
that's what
3D
resin,
printing.
that's just filament.
For those that have never seen it being done before,
Then I print that bottom section separate. Make the holes bigger. Alright.
this will give you an idea. One of many different printers available.
KDs on either end or a drawbar. We're using drawbars.
So what would you reckon it
So that's
cost
in the
you to
beginning stages.
All up.
It's got the raft at the bottom, if you can see it. It might be a bit difficult with the light glare.
Yeah, but if you go and have a look for one over there, I think it's a brand new PHP style similar, but I'm doing it.
And over here, another one's a bit further into its progress.
One.
I'll come around this way for you.
to get onto the sites? Yep. When you get onto the sites, let's say
A couple of people being printed.
yeah, that's the first one around. Thingiverse, you look at what you want, then you've got to put a stick in got to put a stick
So
on
Flash Forge is this particular brand.
You're familiar with the openings? Yeah. USB stick. You transfer
In here,
your image.
a little bit of information,
And you can do
what's being done.
also work it the size you want. That's the image that goes on your stick. You pull the stick out, it goes in here.
So that's just one set of printers, and the end result of what can be done are these pieces. The front end loader, the prime mover, forklift and crates. They're all been done on that particular set of printers you've just been looking at, including the dump truck, which is there. Shows what can be done. My hand by comparison gives you an idea how big that is. I'll read one of these brochures while I'm here. And up here we happen to have a nice little 009 layout.
Lost his wagon.
Oh no!
Like that corner.
So this is the upper level, and below it we've got a below ground edition as well. So what you can see coming down here comes in below ground, spirals down, and down below we've got the lower level. Coming through any moment, there it comes. So there you go, that's probably no bigger than 4 foot by 2 foot in size. And up here there's a lot of work that's gone into this. This is part of the National Model Rail Association's display. So there's Exhibit 12 for you. I'm going to keep coming up through the border, come around the border. Hey Frank, I'll catch you in a while. There's so much to see and do. The last of what is Mainland's Model Railways. They've got a lot of stuff for sale as well. There's Pete. As you can see, Pete's got a lot of stuff as well. I'm going to go home broke. I've already overspent as it is. But yeah, certainly Mainland. So it's in end scale.
And this will go down when the train goes over it. Yeah, lots of cool details like he's put lights in the cars, he's got tail lights and headlights.
I'm actually amazed how many Ingo layouts are around.
Yeah, it's
We're going to continue on now. The rest of the Northern District stand comes up to here, and they are running the miniature trains, just not at the moment. But yeah, they will have the train runs operational. Well, they did yesterday, but they'll be having a bit more throughout today. I may get a chance to come back and see this. Up here, it's a group called Raise the Roof. So they're, I think it's semi-associated with the WA's branch of the A.R.H.S.
Yeah, that's exactly I was like, just took inspiration
So yeah,
directly behind it. So,
you can see there's plenty of bits here, and they've got a layout.
yeah.
That all works really well.
So
Yeah, it took me ages, I think on and off for years, but
Yeah.
you know, it's one of
we'll
those things
continue going. And you've got someone here doing 3D printing. Does some bloody beautiful models. You see down here the A.M.R.A stuff. A bit hard to see through the perspex, but otherwise. The J class. You got the DBZ and the Q class. Very nice models, very well done. These ones are for sale. So yeah, if you want to look at things, it's one thing. Got the AK cars, the inspection cars, in N scale 3D printed. We now have an A series 3D printed, the old Prospector, and we also happen to have the old Australind in here as well. A bit hard to see through the perspex, but hey, never mind. So we've also got all this stuff 3D printed as well. So there you go, folks. So to sell all this, what name do you come in under?
Northwest Models.
Northwest Models, folks. So you got Ryan, I think it was?
Dave?
Dave, sorry. Should remember. You got Dave and Sue. So there you go. So if you want to go ordering some of this stuff, rewind the video, play it back, and you'll get the right name, and hopefully you'll be able to find them on the internet. You guys have got a card, haven't you?
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just show my viewers the card, if you can.
There we go. Northwest Models.
Right, I'm going to come right in here. So if you want any of this stuff, folks, there's the contact details there. Get onto these guys if you want to buy any of this stuff. It's really, really good stuff by the looks of things. So if I come back over here, you'll see it from a different point of view. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in these AK cars, that's for sure. Okay, we'll catch you guys a bit later on.
Thank you.
As we make our way up. Down in here. The Engaged Society. Nicely centralised layout. Now just come to the other end of the layout to show you what the other end looks like. It's nicely modelled, to say the least. If you don't look for the fine details, you won't see the fine details. And even up the back here. If you go looking for them, you won't know they're there. As we pan around to our left, the Perth Hobby Centre in the background, it'll come to in a while. But all the noise you can hear is coming from over here. West Coast remote control trucks. And sitting there balancing. It's pretty damn good for balancing.
You can't take pictures of that, it's not a drone.
It's behind the giant rock then.
You're not coming on one, are you? You coming on the walk? 11:30. 11:30 walk. I'll be ready by 20 past 11. Yeah.
Hey! You brained! No, he's going to lose his license for that.
It's a good job I ain't got a proper shot in it.
Oh look, it's ready by the side of the truck.
He's still on his L plate.
Oh, he's still on his hill plates. Okay, we'll give him that.
Well, it's the first time he's put over my horse.
Now we're going to see these do a walk around the hall very soon, so we'll come back to this in a while. We're just coming away from the radio control trucks for a moment. Hey James! James is the owner of Perth Hobby Centre. Give you some idea, there's also another damn good hobby shop which I'll come home broke from. So definitely guys, if you're in WA, coming to WA, he's got a great selection of stuff. Located, as you saw, up in the Aussie Park. Some scenery materials, kits, trains, all sorts. So they do stock a lot of Australian stuff as well, and yeah, the European stuff, English stuff, you name it. Moving on from Perth Hobby Centre, exhibit number 17, I don't know the name of just yet. It's all double O gauge. It's all running DCC by the looks of it. I'm just going to move on over here.
express how this going to getting to do this.
Party drive. Okay. There's the circuit. Obviously you can text where the cars are. Cars on charge.
Hit by a missile.
The truck on charge.
How's that stop?
As you see, there's no slots. Oh, it's a 3D print job
Like in
going
real life,
through.
cars run into the trucks.
Hey, got somebody stuck over here.
Too much enthusiasm.
Got an L-shaped job. So see if we can get these guys to explain to you guys as to how this works if you can. So we don't distract them too much. Looks like you guys are having fun keeping up with everyone else. For my viewers at home, I'm doing this video for YouTube of course.
Sorry?
For my viewers at home who will be watching this on YouTube of course,
Yep.
can you explain as to how this all works?
Okay. So basically, the track has infrared rails printed on it.
That's what it looks like under the track.
That's what it looks like if you can see it infrared, which these cars can.
Okay, so these are all guiding on infrared power.
Yeah, they've got a little camera underneath, under the front.
It's got a lap.
Okay.
And so they're just following the rails, and then all the additional dashes are information that's being reported back to the computer, which it's using to figure out exactly where they are and then tell them exactly what to
That's
do.
a little camera just there,
Okay.
and that's reading the track, and then the computer tells it where it is.
Okay. Now these basically AFX type mechanisms underneath, or
What do you mean exactly?
AFX slot cars, are they the same sort of mechanisms?
So
or?
this is it's a toy from 2015 called A.M.R.A Overdrive. Basically
Archeo.
completely done from scratch. And as of 2019, there's no software for this. The hardware's still around, but you couldn't play this. So I spent the last 3 years reverse engineering the software and rebuilt the whole thing from scratch.
Oh wow, you've done brilliant, eh?
A lot of dedication, I can tell you.
Yeah. Now this looks like it's a bit bigger than HO scale. So is there any particular scale for it?
Not a clue.
Not a clue.
It's in this scale because this is the smallest they can make it.
It is. So, well, take it, a lot of your cars, like this one here, looks like it's a 3D print.
Yes, this is actually a custom model by me. That's iSpace.
Okay.
The rest of them are all either original models or painted variants of original models.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's been painted blue. I think it's grey originally.
Yeah.
So you got plans to expand the system, or just you got plans to expand the system, or is it?
Well, my goal is primarily make it work and make it work stably. Right now we're working, but it's not very stable. I got to come over there to restart every race.
Fair enough.
And ideally make it so the batteries are a little bit more reliable.
Yeah. Okay, well we're going to catch you back later. Have fun, enjoy the day of the exhibition.
Thank you. You too.
So we come on over here. There you go, everyone's. The Bennerbrook Railway crew. The Bennerbrook Railway is located in Whiteman Park here in Western Australia. They've got the 2-foot gauge railway. They've got the village, they've got the car museum, they've got all sorts. You might want to check up on the internet, Whiteman Park, here in Western Australia. Got the Die Hard crew here, which are doing all the books. So you've got the author of the book, the cartoonist in the books, and the everything else. Illustrator, that's it. So folks, if you decide you want any of these books, you can always look up Whiteman Park Railway, Bennerbrook Railway. So yeah, you'll find all of this sort of up here. So in order for my viewers to get in contact with you, how do people get in contact with you?
Through the park.
Just through Whiteman Park. Cool, there you go. I'm going to keep moving and I'll catch you a bit later. And tinkering tools, folks. You got a wide selection, all sorts of tools. Got Diane over here, lady behind the show, or behind Tinkering Tools that is. Anything specific, anything you need, if she can get it, she'll try to get them in for you. But this is what some of the stuff is that she's got available. So certainly folks, anything that here that you see and you think, oh I'd love this, or you think, oh I could do with that, then look up Tinkering Tools and contact Diane and see how you go with it. Go over here to the Whiteman Park trams. And you got the Perth Railway Society guys and everything on trams.
I think the one's the pre-production book, because there's actually a few pages upside
In
down.
the Whiteman Park facility, you can actually take a ride on an old Perth tram or a Melbourne tram, whatever tram they've got up there that is available on the day.
We found out when we put the first...
But yeah, you got all the souvenirs and stuff you can get from the Perth Tramway Society. You've got badges, you've got pens, these are your colouring in books. There's all sorts you can get from the Perth Tramway Society. Coming over here, we've got the Northern Districts Model Railway Club. They have an N-scale layout this time around. I'll come within their barriers, try to get you the best shots. Again, this is N-scale. Some years we go through with very little N-scale, a lot of HO and everything. This year we seem to have more N-scale. All sorts of details. Got Blue Peter sitting down here on the turntable. As I said, it's very much British based. Now I've got the layout from the opposite end. You find them on Facebook too apparently. Come over here to the food court area, food van outside, coffee van in here, and then the British Rail Modelers group. Got a display here which is difficult for me to get to. There's a strong smell of coffee right here, so I better keep moving. The British Model Railway Association. That's their website. Should you be into it, should you want to get into it. This is one of their exhibits. The little Hunslet parked in here at the moment.
I enjoy the scenery side of this hobby. The electrical side of it. The trains are all skis.
Another layout in here and another one behind there, which we'll look at in just a sec. This is the one we couldn't quite see a little while ago.
And I can see that. This is just very temperamental. Is that thing still going?
James, it's working now.
Oh, I know this bloke.
I know. You can't get away from me, John.
Hey,
Can't get away from me.
how are you anyway?
Not bad, yeah. I'm finally getting to do some video today.
Hey?
I'm finally getting to do some video today.
And if you wait till it disappears again, there'll be another one up. There'll be a different one coming there.
Moving on from the Cooper's Brewery.
That one's mine. This one's mine. That one used to be mine. The last one's not mine.
Very highly wooded layout. We come down to here, 4 seasons. Summer, autumn, winter and spring. There you go, there's your demo of all 4 seasons. We come up to shed and sidings. Now
You can guess why it's called shed and sidings. I'll give you
Yep.
a prize.
That's good, I can understand it. What prize do I get?
Well, I don't know. You pick a ballast.
Now this looks to be about 1 foot by about 2 foot in size.
It's 76 by 40. I don't know what that is in old money, but pretty darn small.
Yeah.
And can go anywhere. That's the beauty of it. It can go on a shelf, it can go on a coffee table. If you've not got a lot of room, not got a lot of time, something about this size hopefully is a nice way to get into the hobby.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see the shed, see the sidings. There's your title. I win a prize of nothing.
You're one of the few people to have got it during the past day
I
and
do
a
the same
half,
thing
you know.
myself.
I thought I was being very clever, but probably not.
Years ago I had a layout which I helped build for somebody, and we put on display. It's called Mount Up and Back.
That's very good.
For the same reason. Went up and came back down.
I had a list of potential names for this, and one of them was Round and Back, but unfortunately it sounds a bit too German. So,
Yep.
one of the best ones I've ever heard was Shortweight, which was set in Yorkshire, and it was literally probably slightly bigger than this, and it had a station platform. The train just came around. Shortweight.
Yeah. Well, we're going to continue on. I'll catch you a bit later.
Yeah, absolutely.
A word I always find hard to difficult to pronounce. So we've got right double O back
So how do
to
you make a
end
decision
scale
on what
again.
scale to use? You just sort of pick something in.
I've got HO and I've got O scale.
Yep.
I've got N scale at home, and then these stand on legs on top of it, so that H on O scales now on the shelf.
So we've got a bit of an N on the round, 4 seasons. 009 on shed and sidings. We've got a 00 in the middle, which is however you pronounce that one. Bit of N scale. And a bit more N. Did I get in the way there?
No, you're right.
Cool, no worries. There we go, look, nice to see she's running nicely.
It is.
I've done a good repair job.
I got this one fixed, and it was running, but now it's slipping on the axle. It needs Loctite on it.
Yeah.
So when you put your pallet.
Moving on from there, these guys are showing a way of doing cardboard landscaping. This is how it starts off in the raw, and then it can end up looking something like this. It's a very simple and very effective way of doing scenery. So for those of you who wish to learn, this is one way of doing it. I use polystyrene foam shaped in thin layer of plaster over the top, but this is another way of doing it. And there's so many different ways you can do it.
Do you have your own layouts?
Yeah, one's over there on display.
So this was made yesterday.
Cool. Coming around here. Portchester in the 1970s. Very typically British scene.
What are you painting today?
Oh yes, today we're just doing something simple today.
Oh, okay.
Just a little shop front.
Lovely.
Did we finish the bridge
Yeah, I saw
yesterday?
that last night.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Thank
oh,
you.
the chicken.
Hello, how are you? Having fun? Good.
Okay, moving on from the British Model Railway Association, we have the Hotham Valley Tourist Railway. So it's one of the premier museums that actually do tours and stuff here in Western Australia. So some of their sales merchandise you can get. So this will give you an idea from all this. And opposite them are trackies. Now trackies, they're all second-hand dealing. Trackies you can buy all sorts of stuff. So from deceased associates to stuff that people don't want anymore. There's a lot of good stuff in it. I've bought a fair bit from here myself. And yeah, of course I've gone home broke. I think they also get a few bits of new items in as well. They're fairly new, fairly recent. The Eureka Model CPH tin hairs in the creamy cake colour scheme. Precision Models stuff. Down here it's the hub set. So yeah, hub or rob set, whichever it is now. Without any glasses on. There's all sorts. Cardo bits as well. Range from end scale to just about everything else scale. So it's a very popular thing. They've got all sorts of detail parts. They've got decals, you name it. And see if we can get a squeeze through here. So yeah, they're getting pretty well stocked. So we've only just recently started getting into this in the last 12 months. This is just a quick overview. There's all sorts. So if you want to check out trackies, they'll have a website up soon I think, but I think they've got a Facebook page for memory. So yeah, I'm just trying to go quickly around here at the moment. I've got to get back to my exhibit as soon as I can. So there's all sorts. I'll come over to here in a moment. A.M.R.A. rail enthusiast. So that's where you want to go to. So yeah, they've got a range of bits and pieces, putting out their own magazine, and doing all sorts. So yeah, certainly when it comes to this, if there's anything that interests you, then great. This is their own magazine. So yeah, check it out, folks. There's always something new, something good. I'm hopefully going to contribute to this magazine somewhere in the link of things. So we'll see how we go with it. Slight interruption to things, folks, while we're here. The truck parade is out and about. How's that? It's operating off his phone.
Ideally, I'd love it to be able to go 2 single points, crossover, 2 single points. I don't have the space for it.
Okay, moving on for the truck display, Meccano Club, get it right. Double deck bus. There is the chassis to it. Working differential on the cold.
That's the one you want.
I'll go with that in a minute.
Maybe motor.
Swing boat. Eiffel Tower, it's a smaller one than what they've had. And all sorts up here. So if you're into Meccano and you want to get on to doing things, and guys, I'm going to come up around here if I can. There we are. There's the big one they've got this year. The big windmill. All out of Meccano. So if you're into Meccano.
Robert Green, please come to the advice centre. Robert Green, please come to the advice centre.
Yeah, so if you're into Meccano, this is some of the stuff that you can make. Very creative people. And this is something else you can achieve. This one's got an auto reverse gearbox in it. So if you're in WA or if you're in Perth somewhere and you want something to do as far as joining a club, if you're into Meccano or the idea of it, these guys can sort you out and they'll look after you.
Not searching, just looking.
And spinning on around here. Another Lego type layout. Yeah, we've got GM1 in Lego form, DD class, an A class, a 80G from memory, and an X class crawling around, a couple of Hotham Valley cars, and this type of things. Z class coming through, series of 4-wheelers.
You get all that?
Yep, thanks. Okay, back to the Mojibing Market, A.M.R.A Advice Centre. We've got to keep moving here. I can't spend too much time. Got a lot of steam. G-scale, battery electric stuff. Oh bloody, you get it right. Electric power stuff, there's some live steam.
Stop. Why did you stop?
This is the other side of the layout. That's genuine, true live steam. A.M.R.A. West Australia, Australian Model Railway Association West Australia that is, or the WA branch to be more correctly said. These guys are all the G-scale group. So this one's been repainted into Australian national colours. Fairly lengthy train. So if you're looking at joining a club and you're in Australia, you go to Australian Model Railway Association, and then each state has its own branch. This layout's usually in condensed form at the club rooms. There we go. So yeah folks, this is some of the stuff that you can get into.